Oh, you guys are going to hate this one. So, if you're at all in the space of doing general contracting or building, or if you're just a person who likes electric vehicles and are thinking about getting an EV or have one, you're going to hate this new law, this new rule that's coming out in the NEC electrical code in 2026. Every 3 years, the NEC comes out with new code for contractors, and we're a licensed general contractor, so we see these codes. And what they're going to start requiring next year is on all EV charging household plugs that you have usually in your garage, they're going to require what's called the GFI, ground fault interrupter, or GFCI, ground fault circuit interrupter. And you're familiar with these plugs where, like in your bathroom or your kitchen, you have that little button, so if the breaker trips, you push the button and it resets it. The purpose of that is so that in a wet environment, bathroom, kitchen, or outdoors, right, where there could be water on the ground or in a garage or outside the house, if you accidentally touch an outlet or touch something that's not grounded and you're standing in water, you're not going to get shocked, right? That's what it's there for. It's to protect you from getting electrocuted. Well, up until now, EV charging plugs didn't have to have a GFCI. It was not considered a requirement, even though most of them are in a garage and garages need this. Well, the new NEC code is going to start requiring them. So now you plug in your EV, you set it to charge overnight. EVs are 240 volt circuits, two 120s that are connected together. That has a large fluctuation in voltage, and a GFCI is designed to detect small fluctuations in voltage as low as 5 millivolts. And if that circuit fluctuates just naturally, it's going to kick off that breaker, just like you would in your kitchen when you're using a blender and you're using the microwave at the same time and it pops your breaker. The same thing's going to happen to your video will be back in 8 seconds. In the meantime, remember, you have access to live one-on-one consultation, undivided attention of a licensed certified expert in this subject and many others. We want to listen to your story. We want to hear your questions and give you expert advisement of your options. We want to tell you what we know about your situation and what options you have. Now back to your video. EV. So now you get up in the morning to go to work and your EV has no battery because it never charged overnight because the circuit popped. The worst part is for EV plugs, that reset button is not allowed to be on the plug. It's going to have to be on the circuit breaker box or the circuit panel, what they call the service entrance. So if you're in a garage and your breaker's in the garage, no big deal. But what if your circuit breaker box is in the basement? You have to go down to the basement, reset it, and then go back up to see if it worked, and then hope it doesn't trip again. This is kind of a big deal for people with EVs that have a dedicated hardwired plug-in, or if you want to get one. So if you're at all in the market for getting an EV and you might want to do one in the future, you might want to put that charging circuit in your garage now so you don't have to conform to this new NEC code next year, which could be kicking your car off the charge without you knowing it, and you're not going to really get a notice. There should be an exception for this because when you do EV charging, that EV charger is actually not electrified until it senses that it's connected to a car. So even if, the old days, if you stuck a paper clip in an outlet, you get shocked. You could stick all the paper clips in an EV charger you want. It's not going to start electrifying until it recognizes it's connected to a car. So this is something that's a big change in the construction industry. It's a big change for EV owners, and especially if you have more than one electric vehicle charger on the same circuit, like if you're a car dealership and you have 4 chargers on the same circuit, those fluctuations on that circuit could be immense, and that's going to kick them off. So until they make an exception for this or they change their mind about doing this EV charging thing, this could be a big problem for people expecting their car to be ready to go, driving to work in the morning, and you have no electricity in your battery, and you're either stuck at home or you have to go somewhere else and charge before you can make it all the way to work. Thank you for watching another video at actualhuman.com and describe.tv. Remember, if you have questions or comments about our videos, put them in the link below. Also, remember that you have availability and access to live one-on-one question and answer consultation with a licensed expert in a number of fields: investigations, insurance, surety bonds, civil court mediation, even things like real estate records research, real estate brokers, real estate mortgage lenders. In addition, you're going to find that experts are available in business segments: business development, marketing, advertising, certified licensed experts. So if you do find this content valuable and you want to delve more deeply into a subject, you can't ask YouTube a question, right? But if you want to talk to somebody live, an actual human, use the link below. Thanks for watching.